Hello and welcome to Second Place Chasers with me, Keith.
I'm Mick Jack.
This week we'll be issuing an apology to a certain Mr. Crisp.
And I'll be sending a card to a certain family member to go along with his yellow card for Premier and red card for Super.
That's lovely, Jack.
I'm just a thoughtful person.
Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, Keith.
That was a long game week, wasn't it?
Exhaustingly long.
It was. Let's not have one of those again.
No, I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. So,
No, that's their winter break. That's how they do it.
but not actually giving them a break. At all.
No, just stuffing FA Cup games and Carabao Cup semi-finals in between.
Yeah, that's very sensible.
Yeah. The first thing I've got written there is apology to Pig.
Oh, do we want to apologise to him or just?
No, I think it's hilarious.
It was, yeah, that was hilarious.
What happened? Explain it.
Oh, we were having a conversation with Pig at the Smoky Horse.
Yeah, as we do after indoor soccer.
After indoor soccer, yeah. And he tells me he's going to bring in Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah,
And I said, don't do that. That's not a good idea. He's not going to start.
that's
You
what
chimed in.
Yeah,
and-
I said he's not. He's already said De Bruyne's already said in an interview that he's not starting.
Yeah.
So I said, "There's no point."
And Pig said, well, even if he comes on off the bench, he's going to get something. And I went, no, he won't. He won't get anything.
You doubled down. Went, you get nothing.
Yeah. So Pig brought in Bernardo instead, and De Bruyne came on, 21 minutes, goal, assist, 3 bonus points, man of the match.
Yeah, we always knew he was good, didn't we?
Yeah.
He's never. Well, I don't think he ever really listened to us before, but he's definitely not going to listen to us ever again.
Well, last Thursday, he just sat down with his beer after indoor and looked at us and went, Kevin De Bruyne, huh?
Maybe he was saying that we both played like Kevin De Bruyne at indoor.
No, because it was swiftly followed by, I'm never listening to anything you two say again.
Oh, well. I don't think he ever listened to us anyway.
He's been above me most of the season. I don't know why he'd listen to me anyway. Sorry, Pig.
Right, well, yeah. Sorry, Andrew. See, I gave him his official title there. That's how bad I feel. Not really.
No, I don't feel bad.
Not really.
I think it's hilarious.
All right, let's have a look and see how did your team go in game week 21, the longest game week
in
ever.
history.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right. Not brilliant, but
better than someone's though.
yeah, better than someone's. 1 point better than someone's. Yeah, 54 points. Turner in goals, 1 point, useless. Udogie, 1 point, useless. Saliba, clean sheet, that was all right.
Yeah.
Estepinian I brought in, even though I said I'd bring in Doughty.
Yes.
That worked, because Estepinian got 8 points.
He did. He came off a little early,
Yeah,
and that's how Steele
got
stole
extra.
his
Yeah,
3 bonus points. He still got 2 bonus points, didn't
two's
he?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foden didn't work. 2 points. Richarlison scored again, which is something that you don't see, that consistency with Richarlison.
Yeah, you'd be quite happy with your Richarlison transfer in, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think he's done 2 goals and a blank since I brought him in, so that's all right.
It's better than the fella next to him in your team.
Saka, I'm just fed up with, because since I brought him in, he's given me 1 return. He's cost 9 million, and I don't think Arsenal are even playing that well.
He's still I think he's the highest owned player in the game at the moment.
Yeah.
60-something% of people own him. But he could have, if that Gabriel goal wasn't given as an own goal,
Yeah, he could have had an assist.
he would have had the assist for that.
Yeah.
And he was in central positions quite a bit, Saka.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah, I still think he's a hold for me. I think I've got other things to sort out
yeah, I'm
first, so I'd still hold him. I think.
not sure. I'm tempted to sell because I kind of want the funds for other things.
Yep. Okay.
Palmer captain.
Yes, that was a good.
Yeah.
That was a good pick.
Pretty happy with that. 20 points. Raul 2, Solanke 2, Watkins 1. Not really anything to talk about there. Had nothing on the bench.
No. Yes, Palmer was a good. I didn't have Palmer as captain. I have Palmer, but I didn't have him as captain. I ended up with 64 points, 68, but I spent 4. Areola with 3. He didn't even get the chance to try and save the penalty.
Yeah.
He got a hit in the face, didn't he?
I don't know. I haven't seen the West Ham game.
Yeah, he got knocked on the. I think he was probably fouled for that. I don't know that was a penalty, and I think that Jared Bowen got wrestled to the ground after that, and they should have had a penalty. But anyway, they brought on Fabianski while Areola was getting treatment.
Yeah.
So he didn't get the chance to try and save it. I had the lovely Gabrielle, who did come off with a bit of a knock at the end, but it's that long.
You'll take that, though, for the points return.
Absolutely. He got me 17 points.
Yeah, I was watching that game. I was going,
he would have.
Shit, Gabrielle scored. And then up the second one, I'm like, shit, Gabrielle scored again. But it came off Henderson's head, and I was like, oh, please be an own goal.
Yeah, so he only got an assist for the second one.
Yeah.
Only. He did lose. He lost 1 bonus point because he was all set for 3, and then Martinelli came on and scored 2 quick goals.
Yeah, what was
so
that?
He
like
took all 3.
101 seconds
3 bonus
between
points, yeah.
Martinelli's.
Also had Pedro Porro, who got an assist.
Yeah.
He's doing quite nicely. And Estepinian, who I brought in this week.
Copying me?
Not really, no.
No, I was copying you.
Like, see, this is the difference here. This is the premium side.
Oh, right.
I've got Estepinian, Porro, and Gabriel. You've got Estepinian, Saliba, and Udogi. That's like the cheap version. That's like the cheapo version.
Actually, no, because Saliba is more expensive than Gabriel.
Yeah, I just think Gabriel's more of a goal threat. I know it's easy to say when he's scored a goal and got an assist, but I do think he's more of a goal threat than...
Saliba scores now and then as well. He got 2 last season. Well, Gabriel only got like 2 last season as well.
Yeah, but I just think he just seems like he's more likely to score from corners and free kicks and stuff.
Oh, you can say that now.
No, I said that earlier too. I had him right at the start, but he just didn't play the first 3 or 4 game weeks.
Funny.
And that's why everyone went to Saliba, going, "Oh yeah, that's the man." But when Gabriel came back, I was happy to get him back in. In midfield, Palmer, Bowen played for me, which I thought he would do.
Well,
he didn't get me anything.
You hoped.
Well, yeah, but it didn't seem terribly bad, and he had a long time between games.
Yeah.
So it was just over 2 weeks.
It was a logical call.
Yeah.
To keep him, but you never know.
No, you don't know, but you look at previous things and you go, yeah, he's not one who misses out that many. Saka as captain could have been better.
Could have been Palmer.
Well, it could have been Palmer, but it wasn't. I chose Saka. It could have been better. He could have got that assist, but and Gross as well, who looked pretty good, I think.
I haven't watched that game either because I was watching the last game.
Up front, Archer, who only came on for 20 minutes. Now that Ben Brereton Diaz is there, I'm not sure about his minutes.
Well, Brewster starting got sent off, so that means Archer should be safe for the next couple.
Possibly. Watkins with 1 point as well, and Darwin.
Yeah. Darwin. And you didn't send me a message the day before they played saying Darwin will get a brace, did you?
Did I? I think I did.
Yeah, I think you did.
But to be honest, I probably send you that every week.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Bound to be right one week. On the bench, not much chance of anyone coming on there.
No, your bench is more zeros than mine.
Yeah.
At least I had a keeper that played.
Oh, I still have Sanchez, see. Sanchez, Taylor, Salah, and Alexander-Arnold. Salah now is injured.
Yeah.
They're saying 3 or 4 weeks,
Mm.
hamstring. So
Time to move him on.
it could be time to move him on. But we'll get to that. Did you you saw Ivan Toney's free kick during the week, didn't you?
I did. That was a lovely free kick.
It was a great free kick.
He might have moved the magic spray.
He did the shaving foam,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Yeah, he moved it, maybe a yard to the right? Just
Yeah.
enough for about width of a defender in the wall, let's say.
But apparently he said afterwards that he's allowed to do it. It's in the rules he can move the ball a yard either side.
I don't know that it...
Apparently he's done it before, so...
Yeah, it doesn't... Well, hold on.
Yeah,
he's done it before. That doesn't mean it's right.
No, that's true.
But I don't see any difference in doing that, than taking a throw in 10 metres up the pitch.
No, but they all do that as well.
They all do that.
Yeah.
Or free kicks in the middle of the pitch. I'll just kick it 5 metres
Yeah.
one side or the other. Yeah. They should have been watching them and gone and adjusted accordingly.
Yeah.
Gone, hang on, he's moved the ball
It's
to the right quite a bit.
It's the defender's fault
Yeah.
for not moving. Because even the one defender pulled inside
Yeah.
when he could have stepped into the path of the ball. I don't blame Tony for that one.
No.
Although,
it's clever.
some will, but...
Oh, yeah, people will go, oh, no, it's up within the, the spirit of the game or whatever.
Yeah.
Hang on, we're trying to win here.
Exactly. You win by any means.
Yeah.
Even if it's a bit dodgy.
Okay, well, let's have a look at our predictions. How did you go in 21? Game week 21?
Well, I outscored you. No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, I did for a few weeks in a row. But
Yeah, I only got 2 on you in 21.
yeah, 'cause
I
I got
got-
that draw at the end.
Yeah, I got 6 points, and you got 4 points, which puts me on 130.
Yeah.
And you're 3 points ahead on 133.
Still ahead. That's all that counts.
All right. For game week 22, which is still a week away,
Mm.
and we could have, FA Cup games over the weekend. We could have players get injured, and we could have players come back.
Yeah, from AFCON and Asian Cup.
Yep. I think Kudus, because Ghana are out,
Yeah.
Kudus could be back for West Ham.
Can you believe Ghana are out?
Yeah,
That's
I know.
That's insane because they were looking all right in the World Cup. I mean, they didn't make it through the group stages, but
Yeah.
they played pretty well.
Yeah, so Kudus could be back there. Players coming back from injury. Could have Haaland back for City
Yeah.
by then. And Alexander Arnold. FA Cup games should tell us,
That'll
give us a bit more information.
Yeah.
First game of game week 22. Forest at home to Arsenal.
Forest definitely looking more improved each week since Nuno came in,
Yeah.
but they're still not really winning. So
Oh, they won the first 2, didn't they?
no,
In
they
the first,
didn't win the first one.
Or did they win 2 in a row then lost
Maybe it was too long ago now.
to Brentford?
Yeah, something along those lines. It's too long ago. My memory lasts about 4 days and it's gone.
4 days, that's
Yeah.
all right. The batteries need recharging then.
Yeah.
You tried the batteries?
Uh,
Do you have to reset the time and everything?
Yeah, what year is it? Arsenal played the most dull 5-0 game I've ever seen on the weekend.
Really?
Yeah, that was very dull.
Okay.
But so Forest can score goals. And Arsenal,
Well, it depends if Gibbs White's back. He
I
missed the
think-
last game, didn't he?
yeah, Alanga could be back though as well. So I
That
don't
would
know.
make a difference.
I'm gonna put a high score line on this one, 3-2
3-2-2,
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Okay, I've gone 2-0 win to Arsenal. I'm just hoping for another Gabriel
Yeah.
clean sheet. That's all I'm doing.
I'm hoping he's injured for a long time.
No, it's only a little knock. Fulham at home to Everton.
Fulham a little bit up and down. Everton look really good actually. I'm gonna get 2-1 Everton.
2-1 to away win. 2-1 Everton. I've gone a 2-2 draw. Luton at home to Brighton.
Luton traditionally pretty good at home.
Yeah.
Brighton still shaky. A little bit more shaky on the road than at home.
Yeah.
So I give it a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Oh, okay. We're a bit different there. I've gone a 3-1 win to Brighton.
That's just because you got Gross and Estepinian.
It's not. If I was really concerned about that, I'd have a clean sheet.
No, because you can give Estepinian an attacking return.
Oh, he's getting attacking returns, is he? Thanks, Jack. How many?
Just the one from my prediction.
Was it? Is he scoring the goal?
Yeah, all right. Why not?
A gross pass to Estepinian. Nice.
Gross getting sent off in the first minute.
He's not.
And they're still going to get a draw.
Crystal Palace at home to Sheffield United.
Is Roy going to be there?
Roy will be there.
All right. How long till Graham comes
If he loses this one,
he's not going to be
he
there.
might not be there.
Nah.
But what have you got?
I've actually got a Sheffield win.
Ooh, right.
2-1.
2-1 away win. That's your second 2-1 away win. I've gone a 1-0 home win.
I don't know. They just didn't look like they turned up to the Arsenal game. I think there's something gone out of the spirit. I think they're just sat waiting for the new manager.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Graham Potter, we saw him in the stands.
He was yeah, all wearing all in black. He just didn't. Yeah.
There's no reason for him to be at that game. He wasn't even watching the game. He was on his phone.
Did he have his kids with him?
Yeah.
His kids. Were they dressed in black as well?
I can't remember.
Tiny little Grim Reapers. Villa at home to Newcastle.
That's one of the tricky ones of the week.
Yeah.
Newcastle need a win.
They would like a win. Yeah.
Because they don't really want Eddie Howe to be replaced by Jose Mourinho.
Are you putting that out there as a...
It's possible. I did think Crystal Palace before, just kind of jokingly, but
yeah.
I think that's Graham Potter now. Then I'm thinking, maybe Newcastle or West Ham for Mourinho. Just turned down the Saudis again. So.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Right.
Al-Shabaab. But I think Villa will probably take this because they would like a win after that draw. So I'm going to go 2-1 home win.
A 2-1 home win for Villa. I've also gone 2-1 home win. Will Newcastle have Trippier by then? Will he be off?
I got a feeling he could go because Bayern have made 2 bids. He's signed personal terms.
I think he wants to go. It's just the club or...
Yeah. I think they can handle without him because Livramento is very good.
Yeah.
But not as matured as Trippier.
No.
But, if they're going to make a profit because they've turned down a 13 million bid now, that was more than they paid.
Yeah.
I think they're probably aiming for 20 because they want to balance the books.
Yeah. As most clubs do.
Yeah. Yeah. There's not many permanent transfers happening at the moment. They're all scared.
City at home to Burnley.
Yeah, Burnley is shit. Just putting that out there.
That's yep.
Yep. 5-0 City.
5-0 to City. How many did De Bruyne get? How many assists?
Goal and assist.
Is Pig going to bring him in this week, do you think?
Nah, he's got Bernardo.
That's right. I know someone who's already brought him in.
Oh, let me guess. Would that be someone who always makes his transfers really early?
Who would make the transfers this far out from a game week starting with FA Cup games in between? No one would be that stupid.
No, wouldn't be Surrey, would it?
Let's move on. Oh, no, I've got the 4-0.
4-0.
4-0, yeah. Haaland will be back.
With a hat-trick.
Yeah. Apparently he did got through a full normal training session the other day. So
as opposed to the abnormal
without foot pain is what they said. So it looks like he will be back for that game. We may see him get some minutes in the FA Cup game or not. Spurs at home to Brentford.
They look pretty reinvigorated, Brentford, when Tony was back.
Well, yeah, they've been waiting on someone that can that can score a goal for them.
They got it. Neil Maupay.
Well, that's
Did you
right. He
see
scored
that
as
goal
well.
he scored? That was a nice goal.
I told you, Maupay scores
I
for
know.
Brentford. He doesn't score for anyone else, but he scores for Brentford.
He had little patches at Brighton.
Yeah.
Didn't score anything for Everton.
No.
But he's back at Brentford where he feels at home. It's bloody brilliant. Well, not brilliant, but...
So you've got Brentford winning here then, do you?
Oh, of course not. But I do have him scoring some goals.
Right.
3-2.
You love a 3-2 in a Spurs game, don't you?
I do love a 3-2 in a Spurs game because they concede and they score.
Well, they've scored in every game so far this season.
Yeah.
I have Spurs also scoring 3, but Brentford only scoring 1.
Ivan Toney
free kick on the halfway line. They move slightly closer, and it's just outside the box.
Okay. That's very specific. You're not getting extra points for that.
It's quite a move, though. I think they would notice that one if it's on the halfway line and he gets it as close to the 18-yard box as that.
They might, yeah. The ref might have something to say.
VAR might come in and say, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
But Tony's got money on it that you get away with it.
He can't. No, he's turned over a new leaf.
If you're Ivan Toney, would you not pick the Hollywood Bets logo off your shirt before you went out?
You'd be going, can't we get... Hey, Gaffer, can't we get some other sponsors for the shirt? Liverpool at home to Chelsea. Now, we both know someone who watched the game this morning where Chelsea put 6 goals past a sort of shaky championship team.
Well, as I said to that person this morning, Chelsea have found their level.
Yeah.
Mid-table championship team.
And this person now believes that they're going to go on and thrash Liverpool. Well, maybe not thrash them, but beat them.
Yeah, he's forgotten about the Villa match in between as well.
Yeah, and he's forgotten that Liverpool are quite a lot better than Chelsea.
Yeah. I do love at the beginning of that match, though, he was slagging off Sterling, and then by the end he's going, Sterling's great.
Yeah.
Fun times. No, Chelsea are not going to beat Liverpool. They're not going to draw with Liverpool, and they're going to get embarrassed by Liverpool 3-1.
3-1. Okay. 3-1 for you. I've gone Liverpool win also at 3-2. So we've just swapped our...
Yeah, we've swapped the Brentford and Spurs game.
Yeah. West Ham at home to Bournemouth. West Ham could have Kudus back. Liverpool could have Trent Alexander-Arnold back too, and Szoboszlai as well, which could make a difference.
Could do.
Which is why your 3-1 now looks smarter than my 3-2. Anyway, West Ham at home to Bournemouth.
I was shocked that Bournemouth got smacked 4-0. I thought they'd score against Liverpool.
Yeah.
But I think they should get something back against West Ham. So 2-2.
2-2 draw. I go on a 2-1 home win. West Ham to beat Bournemouth.
Yeah, but they drew with Sheffield last week. They're not that good.
They're missing a few players.
Yeah, they got Phillips now.
There you go. Phillips and Kudus and Alvarez. And
That's actually, I think that's a good move for West Ham. Phillips.
Ward-Prowse took the penalty.
Yeah, and scored it. What's going on there?
You sound surprised.
I've seen him miss a penalty.
Yeah, well, he blasted it down the middle, sort of. Yeah. Last game of the round, Wolves at home to Manchester United.
Can't have United winning, can we?
I don't have United winning.
I don't have United winning. Wolves are a really good team this season.
I saw Pedro Neto playing against Brighton, and he looked really good.
Yeah. I remember the first podcast we did, he said, your predictions for the bottom 3. He asked me my predictions for the bottom 3.
Yeah.
I had Wolves rock bottom.
I think, did I have Wolves in the bottom 3 as well? I think that was when they just got rid of Lopetegui.
Yeah, just days before the season.
And we didn't, was O'Neill in place at that time?
No.
Yeah, so
that's all up in the air.
Yeah, I think I had Bournemouth in there as well.
Yeah.
But, we're doing well.
Yeah. They've surprised everyone, Wolves.
Yeah.
2-1 home win.
I've also got a 2-1 home win. We're not very similar this week, actually. We've got Villa over Newcastle at 2-1 both, but I think that's the only two. That's that. Well, it's You never know what will happen. It's a long time
Yeah, it's very
until
long.
the start of the game week. I know it's a long way. Like it is a long way out. Do you have any plans for game week 22?
I looked it over today, and it's kind of difficult. I'm considering breaking my blacklist and bringing in De Bruyne.
What? After you
Slagged off the ginger Belgian for so long. Yeah.
Doesn't his hair look good though?
Oh, it's like Grealish's, but
It's
red.
yeah.
What a mane.
It's
Yeah,
lovely, isn't it?
He's not
Is that why you're
trim
bringing
at
him in?
Yeah, he's all trim at the moment and got a bright red mane. He's turned into a hunky man.
You sure? Is it just that, or is it something to do with the fact that he scored
It's
and
more
assisted and looked really good in the 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's more the fact that he didn't look really good for those 20 minutes. He looked incredible for those 20 minutes.
Is it because you know that Pig can't bring him in now and you want to catch that?
Oh, you can bring him in, but wouldn't it be funny if I brought him in and he did really well this week?
I think it'd be funnier if you brought him in and he got injured again.
Yeah, that wouldn't be funny.
I'd find it funny. I'd find it amusing.
Because you're obviously not bringing him in.
Well, I don't think I am.
No.
So is that what? How many transfers do you have? Just the one.
I looked at it. I can't get De Bruyne and Haaland in 2 moves. I'm like a million point something short, which is quite annoying.
Well, if they're both on the pitch, you just need Haaland.
Yeah, not necessarily, but if you can get the both of them, it'd be a nice way to climb up the table. So if I want both of them, it'll be a triple change.
Right.
Probably Salah, Raul, and Saka.
Oh.
But if Alexander-Arnold's still injured, it'll be Salah, Raul, and Alexander-Arnold.
Well, Klopp said he wouldn't be surprised if he plays in the FA Cup this weekend.
So it'd probably be Saka then. Then I'd go De Bruyne and Haaland and someone else cheap in the midfield.
Pedro Neto.
Yeah, if I had the funds, maybe.
He's 5.6 or something like that?
Yeah, I might
or
not.
Or do you need someone cheaper than that?
I'm not sure. I can't remember now. That would give me triple City for the Burnley game with Foden as well. And they've also got a double game week coming.
Yeah.
So that would be quite comfortable, I think. But do I want to spend -8? I don't know. I've done it before, you know.
You're playing Loggy in the head-to-head this week, so...
That's true. He's talking about... He said half his team's injured after he played his wild card, so he might spend -8.
I think that happened to Gary Quattromini as well. He played his wild card and then, yeah, he had...
But that was his first wild card, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Lockie just played his second.
Yeah, he did, true.
Yeah, so I don't know. I assembled my team if I played a wild card, and I wasn't really happy with it. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'll have to wait and see.
Assembled your team. That sounds like you're putting together a special forces type thing.
Yeah. Special force for the climb to the top.
Oh, that's right, because you always do better after
Christmas.
What's happened so far? You haven't got started yet, have
no,
you?
I've been doing it. I've been hitting above average. Just other people have been doing better.
Oh, that's a shame, that. This week, there's no need for sarcastic clapping.
Who said that was sarcastic?
I can see your face. That's sarcastic.
Yeah, I don't have to see my face. I can't tell if it's sarcastic.
You think the sarcastic thoughts. My team is, well, I paid away 4 points last week. Still did all right. Moved up slightly overall. Do you want to hear where I am now?
Here you go on then.
30,349th in the world.
That's a long way to fall.
I was expecting a fall last week, to be honest. But
yeah,
thanks to Gabriel, the angel Gabriel, that's what I'm going to call him from now on.
Yeah, because he looks like an angel.
Does he? He's got very, very white teeth.
Yeah,
he's got extremely white teeth.
White teeth and hair from Turkey.
Maybe get the teeth from Turkey too.
Probably. It's probably a package deal.
Could be. Get your hair did and your teeth done too. Yeah, with Salah now out for a few weeks more than we thought,
Yeah.
with a possible hamstring. Well, it is a hamstring injury, isn't
Mm.
it? Which are, they're never fun things to come back from quickly, are they?
No, you never know. Like 4 weeks could turn into 6, could turn into 8.
Well, of course, I'll wait until FA Cup games are done and we get more information on Mr. Haaland.
Yeah.
And if Trent's back, then that helps me out a lot too. I could get rid of Salah, and I think I can, with what I've got in the bank, I can get rid of Salah, move him down to possibly...
Neto.
If I move him to Neto, I can afford to change Archer to Haaland.
Yeah.
And have a front line of Haaland, Darwin and Watkins.
I see a weak point in that, but...
What's the weak point? Watkins. Watkins is going to come good.
Yeah, it's not Watkins. It's the blip. Or shall we call him the flash in the pan?
You really don't like Darwin, do
I
you?
really don't like Darwin. I think he's got a lot of potential, and he's just not that great.
You don't know what you're talking about, mate. Anyway, that's
That might
why
be true,
that's why
actually.
you are where you are.
Yeah, that might be true. I might not know what I'm talking
You got
about.
too many players that you don't like and you won't get in.
No, I'd get him in if I felt it necessary, but I don't.
Okay, it's all right. You enjoy your role, Solanke and Watkins. 5 points between them, front line.
Oh, just because Darwin got 11 points. So.
Yep. All right. So yeah, that's what I've apart from abusing you on your team choices. That's what I'm probably. I could very well get rid of Salah and Archer and bring in Neto and Haaland. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
It's a sort of a plan. And then again, I would sort of also like to roll it as well. Roll a transfer.
Yeah, go on, do that.
If Alexander Arnold's back, I'd be tempted.
Yeah, roll it. Don't have any City players for the Burnley game.
Burnley are going to come out firing.
Yeah, well, with Fofana, they got on loan from Chelsea. Yeah, that's going to save them, isn't it?
Possibly not. Do you want to just take a quick detour to the Championship before we get to our leagues?
Oh, the Championship.
Should talk about the match you watched the other morning.
Yeah, repeat of bloody Boxing Day.
What happened then?
Well, Leicester were 1-0 up for most of the game. And then within the last 5 minutes, there was an equaliser.
Right. What happened the other morning?
Leicester were 1-0 up for most of the game, and within 5 minutes from the end, there was an equaliser.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Boring. Sounds like a boring game.
It was actually a good game. It was fairly enjoyable. Up until the equaliser, that was... Yeah.
I did say... What did I say today on the BBC website? Maresca said the title's going down to the wire.
Yeah, it could do, because Leeds and Southampton are definitely gaining momentum. Ipswich are gaining a bit of momentum the wrong way. So I think most likely now is probably Leeds, Southampton and Leicester going up. But
Oh, right. You think Ipswich have had their...
I'd like to see them go up, but I think they deserve it for what they've done all season, but I don't think they've got that experience. I think Leeds are probably for me, the better candidate for second.
Right.
Because Farke's done that twice before with Norwich. Southampton I haven't been paying much attention to, and they've still got a lot of the squad from the Premier League.
Yeah, they've been on a good run. So
Yeah, and they were second for a few days there, but I don't know. We'll see. Still 18 games to go.
That's right.
It's a long season.
Well, QPR gained 2 points on Leicester this week.
There you go.
So they've narrowed that gap to the top.
Yeah, they could definitely get there at some point.
At the moment, we're still within the relegation zone, but we're top of the relegation zone, which is how I like to look at
Oh,
it.
it's better than being bottom.
It certainly is.
What is it, bottom of Sheffield Wednesday still?
No,
No?
Sheffield Wednesday are just below us.
Yeah.
I don't know who's below Sheffield Wednesday. I don't look that far down the league.
No.
I only look up.
You'll look there when
I
you
only
get
look
to it.
Oh, possibly. Yeah, we beat Millwall 2-0. Elias Chair had a fantastic game, apparently. He's a very good player, though. He's probably our best player. We might lose him.
He's still on that transfer ban.
Yes,
Yeah.
we still cannot get anyone. It's only loans and
Free
free.
transfers. Yeah. Well, Leicester are essentially on a transfer ban at the moment by the club.
Right.
They're have to sell players to bring them in.
Well, Chelsea grabbed one back, didn't they?
Yeah, they took bloody Cassidy. Like 2 days before the Ipswich game, and they just it was on a season-long loan, and they go, "No, you're coming back."
And what was he doing this morning?
Sat on the bench because he can't even play in the cups because he played for Leicester in them.
Yeah.
And indeed, he's still injured. He'll be back a bit sooner than expected. But Cassidy was good. He was good cover.
Yeah.
In fact, I hold Lockie completely personally responsible for that. I don't know why, but I'm going to say it's his fault.
Who do you play next? Swansea? I think
That's postponed.
Oh, right. Is it not? You sure?
Oh, maybe it was postponed last time. But maybe it's been rescheduled.
I think it is.
Okay. Because there's an FA Cup game in between.
Yeah. QPR have a huge game next.
Yeah, you were saying.
We play Huddersfield, who are just above us. They're 3 points ahead of us, but they have a worse goal difference.
Yeah.
So if we beat them, we will hop out of the lovely relegation zone on goal difference, and Huddersfield can slip in there.
Until QPR get beat again.
Well, see, that it really is a big game, because the game after that we play Blackburn,
Yeah.
who have slumped a bit.
Yeah.
But Huddersfield play Sheffield Wednesday in the same week.
You can gain quite a... What you really want is Sheffield Wednesday to win. No,
Yeah.
a draw would be best out of that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure how far Sheffield Wednesday. I think Sheffield Wednesday might. I wouldn't mind a Sheffield Wednesday win, because they still wouldn't be above Huddersfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday are on 22 points. We're on 24. Huddersfield are on 27. So if we beat Huddersfield, we'll be on 27. Oh, it depends if Sheffield Wednesday win their next game. Doubtful.
Yeah, probably
They're as
not.
bad as we are. So that would be a good. I was surprised that we beat Millwall 2-0 actually. But we've been showing signs of, like, we do not play the way we did under Ainsworth. It's not like 20% possession.
Yeah, just sit back, watch the other team play.
Players getting sent off out of frustration. So
Yeah, how long since you had a player send off? It must
I don't know.
Must
Quite
be
a
at
while.
least 2 or 3 weeks. Right, Leicester had their first sending off the other week. Did we talk about that last week? Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
No, because there was a break.
That's right. We didn't. Yeah, we didn't go
The Coventry game that they lost. Fatawu's brilliant ankle tap. Well, actually, say ankle tap. It was just straight in and take both ankles out.
Right.
Actually, in the Coventry game, the ref's magic spray exploded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's it?
It fell out of his pocket.
Was he jiggling around too much and there's too much pressure in it?
I don't know. He was running along and it fell out of his pocket and then it just exploded on the ground in a big puff of white.
Right. Is that like a safety feature that it can't fall into enemy hands?
It
So
may be, yeah.
as soon as it's off the ref's belt, that's it. It self-destructs.
Because as soon as you put the line on the ground, the free kick has to be taken.
Yeah.
Probably.
So did they have to take a free kick then from that spot?
From the splatter pan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have we finished with the championship?
I think so, yeah. I think that's basically what I'm saying is QPR are trending upwards.
Okay.
Leicester are, pretty boring, just staying the same.
Yeah.
Just boring, staying boringly on top.
It's boring being on top, is it?
It is, yeah. I can remember that maybe the 2012 season when QPR were on top and romping it. We were. That was back in the days of Adele Tarabt.
I'll be honest, I'd much rather be on top and already promoted.
All right, championship talk over. We went quite long. We went quite long there. You know why? Because QPR did all right last week.
Yeah.
That's it. And now I can see some sort of hope with
It's
the
just a
Huddersfield
glimmer,
game.
a
But
glimmer.
it's a very slight glimmer.
Yeah.
But
It's sort of like when you're drowning in the ocean and
Is that
you
what-
can see the sunlight there, and it's just true. And you kind of, for a minute, you get a little bit of energy and you trend up and then you get no, and the water fills your lungs and you just get down.
there's Jack on the boat with the boat hook pushing me down.
Yeah.
Get back down. Is that what it is? Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you think, oh no, there is hope, and then the shark.
All right, you've released a shark, or there was a shark there already.
Oh, it was there already. I don't just come with sharks, you know.
Well, I thought you might be
I'm
some
not
sort of
Aquaman.
Bond villain.
I'm
or
not
something.
Aquaman. I don't just.
You're
summon
definitely on the
sharks.
boat with a cat on your lap.
Yeah, and a big paddle just smacking you every time you come up for air.
Thanks, Jack. Let's let's have a look at the leagues where you've got no chance of reaching me with the paddle. I'll be the one hitting you with the paddle.
You
come near
don't
me.
need to because there's a lot of people in between. at the
That is
moment.
right. In the SWP league, the classic league, I spent a little bit of time in second spot, like between halfway through the game week.
Yeah. The game. It was more the game weeks on it.
Yeah,
2 weekends.
it was one game week, but 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm back on top. You'll be pleased to see. I can see just the joy in your face.
Should I clap again?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, so I stayed top. Leo's still second. I think Gary Quadramini has had a terrible week.
All Garys have had a bad week.
What happened to the other Gary? Did he lose a game or something?
He definitely lost a head-to-head game.
Really? But he was it a thrashing?
1 point thrashing.
A 1 point thrashing. Thanks, Cunha, for your yellow card.
That had to go one way only for me to win. It had to be Cunha either got no points or
Yeah.
he came on and got a yellow card and 1 point, and yeah.
That was
Yeah.
excellent. That's the only time you were right this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Gary Quadramini's dropped right out of the top 5. That'd be the first time. Is that the first time this season? He's been in there for ages.
Oh well.
He's
We'll
been
all
second
go
or
fall from
third.
grace at some point.
When you say all, I think you mean most do.
No, I mean all. Look, if you win it this season, I can Photoshop anything.
What do you mean?
I'll destroy you in other ways.
What, you gonna have me in a Chelsea shirt or something?
No, there's worse embarrassments than that.
Oh, Leicester.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, you should have just said, "Oh no, with QPR."
Yeah, I'm a bit slow tonight, so
That's okay. Right, with Gary dropping out of the top 5, it means that all my relatives can fill the top 5.
I believe I sent you a message that said this game used to be fun for the rest of us.
It's still fun. The only reason it's not fun, it's not because I'm related to most of the top 5 in one way or another.
Yeah.
It's because you're not in the top 5. That's the reason why it's not fun for you.
Yeah, because it's all people who are related to you.
What do you want me to? Do you want me to get rid of some of them?
I want you to excommunicate them.
I'll get rid of Nicky.
Okay.
Nicky's below you.
Ah.
Puts you closer to the bottom. Do you want to see it? Yeah, you see, it's not that they're related to me. It's that the fact that they're above you. Word of
Yeah,
advice, Stack. I'll give you some advice right now.
Yeah.
Stop complaining. Be better.
Fuck you.
Okay, Rebecca's moved up to 3rd. Chris is moving back out again. See, they still want to beat their uncle. Chris is in 4th, and Mark's moved up to 5th. That's thanks. I know you mean that. I can tell you mean that. In the head-to-head league, you'd be pleased to see that I'm not in the head-to-head league top 5.
I thought you were saying I'm not in the head-to-head league.
I'm in there, but I'm not in the top 5 yet. Leo's top of that one. He beat Rebecca. See, look, there's no Atchisons in that top 5. Do you like that top 5 better?
There's still 2 people related to you, and one in a very, very, very roundabout way.
Oh, come on. This is not about them being related to me. This is about you looking for any excuse.
I just don't like nepotism.
Hold on. Didn't Gary give you the league codes the first time you were in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You shouldn't be in it. We'll do a count back. We'll do an audit. After beating Rebecca. Immediate redemption. He had the chance to do it and he did it. He's on equal points, but total points is what's keeping him there. And then the other 3 in the top 5 didn't move. Get Gary Quattromillion 3rd, Tony in 4th, and Patrick in 5th. But Patrick did beat Gary. So he's moved. He's right up behind him now.
Yeah.
I think, if Gary loses again, he could be out of the top 5. Johnny Milner's waiting there. He's been waiting for a while, Johnny.
Johnny Milner's name isn't actually Johnny Milner.
Honey.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Like you said.
I thought you were joking when you said Milner.
Why would we be making that up? I mean, that's...
I'm guessing that he doesn't really trust us when we say stuff.
His name's literally Johnny Milner there on his Facebook page on...
Yeah, but it could be. He was thinking it was a nickname because of James Milner. Why would you... Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes he doesn't make any sense, Loggy.
Only sometimes.
Occasionally he does. Not when he's talking about Chelsea.
No.
He gets full of optimism.
Yeah.
And he said it himself, whenever we buy a new player, I think, oh, that's the one.
Yeah, that's true. How many times have I heard that?
He does
now
know
we've
his
got
own
Werner,
weakness.
we're going to win the league. Now we've got Lukaku, we're going to win the league.
Yeah. Oh, Nicholas Jackson, yeah. Mudryk.
Oh, Mudryk.
Nkunku. You can basically name the whole...
Yeah.
The games for the top 5 this week. Well, do you want to know who you're playing, first of all?
I think you might have mentioned it.
I did mention it.
Before we started recording.
You're playing Lockie this week in the head-to-head. Would he have made his changes already, too?
He was talking about it this morning. If I'd known I had him head-to-head, I would have encouraged it much harder.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're playing him in the head-to-head. I'm playing Troy. Your nemesis, Troy.
Yeah.
That makes me a bit nervous playing Troy.
In case you play chip on him and he gets the shit.
No, I think he might. Yeah, I'm just nervous because he's been doing all right recently.
Yeah, because there's no Leeds players in there.
Yeah, but he had a terrible start to the season, but he's sort of steadied the ship recently. He's still fairly low down, but I'm not confident about that.
I can tell by the sound of your voice.
I'm a little nervous. I should win. If I tell him I'm going to win, he might play a chip on me.
Yeah, that's an idea.
But he was strolling about the pitch on Monday night in his fantasy Premier League T-shirt.
Yeah, I did notice that.
You think, was he trying to get in my head? Did he know we were going to play each other head to head this week? And he's just gone, I'll show him what for.
I don't think he's thought that far ahead. I did notice you two just having a little natter in the middle of the pitch there, like when everyone's trying to play.
Yeah, I was just...
Like good couple minutes there, just having a chin wag. Gary thought you were swapping trading cards. So it's like
no, I was just...
12-year-olds.
I think might have been just going over how I scored my 3 goals. Just letting him know how I did it. He was asking for tips on how you did it.
I got a goal.
You did get a goal.
I got a nice
That's
goal.
an excellent finish.
Yeah.
Did you have your eyes closed?
I don't have eyes.
What was that? Oh yeah, games for the top 5. I got distracted there slightly. Leo, he's there somewhere. I've got old man eyes. That's right. He's playing Martin this week. Where is Martin? He's down a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, he'd be there somewhere.
Well, that's true.
He'd definitely be there somewhere.
He's Leo's playing Martin. Rebecca, he's up against Kyle.
Yeah, okay.
Is he the highest Batala?
I don't know. Is it? I've already won.
I think he's quite low down, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fourth from bottom.
Yeah, even I'm above him.
But he had a decent score last week.
I'm still above him. Look at that. I'm way off the
Oh,
bottom.
you've just moved above him, is what you mean to say.
Exactly.
So you were below him last week.
Yeah, I'm 5 places off the bottom now.
You've got Troy just above you.
Oh, see, now, do you really want to risk beating Troy?
What do you mean?
Well, I could move above Troy. Do you want that?
You're not getting past Loggy.
Yeah, right.
No. Gary Quattramini, I think he's playing Karuna. Yeah. I think Karuna would quite like to get one over Gary.
Are you just going to mention that he's playing him late on Thursday night? You know, okay, Corona
Well,
playing Gary.
I've already written it up on Facebook.
I see. Well, I haven't seen your post.
And tagged both of them in it, so everyone sees it.
Well, I didn't see your post, so.
Well, pay more attention. You don't even listen to this either, do you?
No,
pay attention to anything I do?
I don't want to hear what dumb shit I say. And more than that, I don't want to hear what dumb shit you say.
It's all very sensible words of advice here.
Like, don't bring in De Bruyne.
Like, I didn't say don't bring in De Bruyne. I said De Bruyne said he won't start the game.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't bring him in.
You were tacking onto the back of me saying, don't bring in De Bruyne.
Well, I did say, like, I'd give a quote from De Bruyne saying, I won't be starting in the next game.
Are you a spokesperson?
And then you went, well, we had a sort of a United podcast front, didn't we? And you went, he'll get nothing.
Yeah, I did say that.
After Pig said, he still might do something, he'll get nothing.
He didn't say might, he said he will get something. I said, no, he won't.
So he was right and we were wrong. Well, you in particular.
Well, do you want to replace me with Pig?
He won't come on.
If you want to replace me with Pig, that's fine. I'll go home and find something else to do.
No, he won't bring cider.
He might bring beer.
I can't drink beer, so that's why you're here.
No.
And then we've got Tarney against Chris, my nephew, who's not in the top 5 in this league, but is in the other league. And Patrick is playing Syria, who has made 2 changes already, so Patrick's already 4 points ahead.
And possibly more.
And possibly more if Syria's players get injured.
Yeah. He does love an early change.
Yeah, he does. And
I mean, it worked for him last week.
It did. But he had Jota as captain.
I know. He brought Jota in and made him captain.
That's why he's all excited and he's made his move. Well, he does make his moves early anyway, but he has a feeling. He's got a feeling this week. He has a feeling every week. Last week it was a good feeling.
Yeah. But
next week he could surprise us and
he could
do it again.
Was he second highest scorer this week?
Yeah. Was Sarah the top scorer?
Yeah, 93 points. Played a bench boost.
That's right. That's what it was. And it was pretty decent
Gabrielle
bench boost too.
and Saliba on it,
yeah.
I think.
I think she got like 20-something points from the bench boost, which is...
It's all right.
It's pretty good. Even in a double game week, that's good.
Yeah. Not like Gary's John Stones on the bench boost with 24 points or whatever.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Can't we? We'll just talk about Cunha. Or Soufal.
Yeah. Soufal.
Soufal. He's done really well.
Until Gary brought him in.
Yeah, he was looking really good. He was playing well, and then he got sick, and then he got sent off.
Yeah. Gary said he's had a total of -2 points from Soufal, but I realise it's actually -6 because he took a -4 to bring him in.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
It's good when you remind him of that sort of thing.
I haven't reminded him yet. I'll go home and tell him.
Okay, thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Gabe.